Last episode was underwhelming as heck, right? We got a reveal that Pride was Bradley's son, which was, I'm pretty sure, unnecessary to even reveal that point, right? They could have held back on that for a while. Hopefully, it's a good development for the plot, and we get to know why they did it right there, right? And Hawkeye does something while using that information, and it actually ends up a better thing that he got revealed there. That's just hope and cope at same point, same on the same level. But hopefully, it's just hope rather than cope. Other than that, our MC is trying to get away from that situation that they are in right now, right? Where Winry is being used as a hostage for him to commit a mass murder, which he won't. I'm pretty sure, and that guy knows that he won't, and he is planning something, and he is probably waiting it out for either a other goal that he has, or he somehow actually believes that this guy will actually commit mass murder. I don't know why he will believe that, but can he believe it? Yes, he can. He can believe whatever he wants to believe. Is that a just her being paranoid, or is it a indication? Hmm.
なんでこういうタイミングはいいのか。
Ask him that. Why are you asking the dog about that? He caught on something at least, right? A Mustang, or will it be a longer stretch that he will catch on in later? And he is just little bit suspicious.
ここバズクールは今はゴーストタウンに。
Why? Why is it a ghost town? We won't get that reveal. Definitely. What do you mean probably?
どうやってこいつらを。おいちょっと待て。おい。どういった。
Those people can't sense alchemy like these people did whenever the laboratory incident was being covered up, right? Whenever Lust was killed, after that they went to the laboratory and they saw that the walls were covered up. Now those people can't see it.
なんとかうまく。
I don't think it's a good idea to run over the roofs when you are trying to hide. Why are you shouting?
こりゃ向こうから出てきて。こんなところでよかった。本当に会えた。君に会いたかった。
How old is she?
兄弟で私を巡ってる役立つないもの。ごめんごめん。何ですか、アルフォンス様、その女。私というものが。いや、この。
Hmm. Your raise is way too much for you to handle. He raised up someone else too at some point, right? I'm pretty sure it was Sheska. Or was it someone else?
メイちゃん、あまりエロリック兄弟。マルコだ。君たちこそどうしてここに。エロリック兄弟。このユースウェルの偉大なる炭鉱主。熱かお前なんざ知らん。
I don't know either. We see. I still don't know. I'm pretty sure I said this thing whenever I was editing. Who is this guy? Why is he getting randomly introduced?
炭鉱の町ユースウェル軍人兼炭鉱経営者であって町の者どもは幸せ。
Oh yeah, these are the guys from that posters, right? uh, I mentioned it in the actual episode, but I edited it out because I can't didn't know who were they were. It's such a long-winded reference at this point. It was like before they went to find Marco. We saw these guys' poster on a random notice board.
そこへ国家錬金術師エドワー
So this is his actual backstory. Why are we getting it at this point in the story? Who gives a fucking fuck? Who are you?
だがそれは巧妙な罠だ
Why are they wasting time on this right now? Did they not have enough story to cover in this episode, so they are doing this?
奴らは裏で繋がっていたのであこうして炭鉱を忘れた町の住民どもにひどい目あらぬ汚名を着せられたすべて頼みのとすべてし
Get it over with already. Who cares? The story is about to fucking end at this point.
F 号に
It has been 8 minutes and we still haven't gotten any kind of important. He entered the Armstrong household. That's what that mm, thing from her hair meant. Whenever that old lady showed it to Mustang and he laughed about it.
あいつらさえエルリッタそうだ復讐合わせたあいつらにしおり
だから僕たちは何でもないんだ
だなってお前ら話聞け
なおっさんわかるよその気持ち
Brush him off.
はいまったく何をやって
ついてこいはい分かっているスカーだろ
What's his actual plan right now? I'm sure he's not dumb enough to think that those guys weren't going to do what they did just now.
ここもダメ。またな。キンブリー様が思う。随分と鼻が利け俺をどうにかできると思っているのか。人間ならな。決め。
Hopefully they what it is called again. Ooh. There is a word for fights ending before without being actually shown in the story, right? I don't remember the word's name anymore.
あれ賢者の石の作り方この国の成り立ち錬金から真の国の練炭術に可能性を求め
実はそのことにそのものが残した研究所だ。一つに解決の糸口があると睨んでいる。
ことができれば
ああ。スカーがいる場所。軍の連中。
ここに隠れてろ俺とあるでよ
You can use the other Isheval guy for if you want to know how Isheval is in the whatever their language is. Red, right? Why do you actually need Scar other than that? They are actually going to show this fight. Yeah, off screen. They needed to off screen this fight because it's not necessary.
足りないんだろうこの距離からね状況が悪くなるとアスミだズタボロにしてきん
こりゃまたいいタイミングで来ちゃっ
エルリック兄弟か
この声たちだよ
何
でおとなしく見ているスカーは行こうと
This is what I wanted to occur to this fight and end it already. The same way you ended the other guy. Do it in the same way. Make it a comedy instead of it being an actual serious fight.
兄さん
何を
Okay, so that's what he was celebrating. I was like, is he being a pervert right now who likes fighting?
のれんが見やがっ
熱くなってる
たには通れんぞ
よだれ唾液ってことは分解すりゃほぼに
Backstab head kick. Ultimate move.
が剥がれる
必殺無理
飲み方だろうが
せいのだ味方だっつならしゅ敵前で武器を
ちょっと寝ててね
だよいい加減
さっきを受けるんだスカ
邪魔考えずまっすぐ突っ込んでくるとはもらうぞ
残念おとなしく
This again. I just edited it yesterday. No, day before yesterday. I was still annoyed by that scene, even after that long amount of time when I saw it again. They are doing this again.
バカ野郎
なんだこいつら
トラルの連中とんでもない実験柱に縛っておけ
あいさ
同族を裁くのは辛いがわけにはいかんのでな同族リック兄弟あとは我々が
バカ近寄るな
They are playing that music right now as if something's actually occurring. Calm, stay calm. You have got this. You have seen worse than this. Okay.
お嬢さん離れていなさい
話ちゃんと向かい合ってなんで父さんと母さん
Hmm. Actually, this is a good question because it's not actually his fault that he killed those people, right? Technically.
でも言い訳にしかならん殺したのは事実だまずいな約束の20あの女王様のこと出るだろうな
No, she hasn't. You don't know jack shit about her.
短期して手探りで進んだんですから来るの一点張りだったからな
See, you dumb fucks. If you have a brain of a pea size, act like that. Don't act like you know everything. You have been doing it from the start, and that's what have been the major cause of you being an annoying character.
二人は早く医務室へ
すまない
行ったはずだがああまだ24時間経っていないもんでちなみにこの時計ねたんだけどね
隊は無事だったか
なんとかこんなとこ
ここの冬はいいな非常にはっきりしていて好きだ
この度はお情けをかけていた
さあ何のこと
何か来ましたな
何か我々に申し開い
Are they asking because of that the guy she killed, or because of Sloth, or because of the tunnel, or because of Kimberly is here? What is the reason? Who are these people? We didn't get any information. This entirety of the episode has been nothing, literally nothing. If this episode wasn't a thing, the what should we say about it? The series would have remained same even without this episode. The only thing they needed to do was go there and meet Scar. That's the only major thing that occurred.
ブリてめえなんでちゃんと
So this is how they are going to play it. It's actually a good play. This scene probably saved the last two episodes on its own. On its own. That's how big of an impact that scene will have on this series. I loved it. Just that 3 seconds that occurred in the last scene saved the entirety of the episode and gave it value. Can you actually believe that? That somehow this episode has more meaning than the last one. Even though in the last one we actually got a reveal of pride. For some reason it is. Let's talk about the episode a little bit. The fight scene was unnecessary. The Winry scene was unnecessary. The backstory of that guy was unnecessary. I don't really care if he never got a backstory. And I know this story likes to develop the characters properly, right? But who cares about that minor of a character and that minor of a side story? Uh, but there were some scenes that were important, right? Kimberly isn't as smart as I thought he was, and he isn't as strong as I thought he was either, right? This has been proven in these last two episodes, and that's about it. That's the major points that occurred in this episode, and I will end it here.